In previous parts of this series, Christine and I had left our home in the Sudbury area, camping one night along the way as we headed down to Rosso to meet my brother Dan. From there, we rode together to his cottage on Lake of Bays in the Muskoka area and randomly explored some of the local backroads. After exploring the Huntsville area for a few days, we packed everything on the bikes and headed to visit some friends in the Penetanguishing area. I had plotted a route avoiding major highways as much as possible, but when we were around the Bracebridge area, we got quite literally turned around and ended up spending more time on Highway 11 than we wanted. In the process, we did find a very cool road that has a short switchback feel to it. So if you're exploring the area, check out Nichols Road. We planned to be in this area at this time because we had booked a morning of dirt bike training at Smart Adventures. The staff was very friendly and helpful, and we enjoyed the day. Christine, with her immense stature, was riding a Yamaha TTR 125. Dan got to ride a Honda CRF 250F, and I also started on a Honda CRF 250F. The instructors were very friendly and knowledgeable, and the instructions given were very clear and easy to understand. I did hear them give other riders one-on-one coaching, and I hesitate to say this, but I need to be honest. I was disappointed by the lack of personal correction and guidance of my riding. I felt it was like watching YouTube tutorials and practicing on my own. If you listen closely here, you can hear the only guidance that I got that day. I have some knee issues, and I found that the CRF and my 650GS hold my knee at an angle where it would start aching after sitting for a while, and I wanted to try the WR. After the break, Christine asked if I could try the WR. Clint, the owner, asked the instructor if I could handle the power, at which point I pointed at my old 650GS and said, "I ride that off-road." He responded, he can handle the WR. I enjoyed the WR 250F so much that when I got home I started looking for a WR 250R. I know the F and the R are not the same bike, but when sitting on the WR 250R, my knee does not ache, and that's a big win for me. The day after the course, Dan headed home, and we visited with our friends Birgit and Kevin, enjoying country living, and I got to go trail riding with the guys for the first time. I was enjoying the ride right up until I wasn't. I had taken a nosedive onto a branch, but I kept riding thinking I had only bruised my shoulder. I even tried the KLX and the KTM. I was not having that much fun with the KTM trying to rip my left arm off, but I made it home, and I was off to the emergency room the next morning to find out that I had actually separated my shoulder. Although I wasn't going to be riding for a while, Birgit was anxious to show off her new bike, and her and Christine were off on their XT250s to explore the Midland Peninsula the next day.
Gee, look at those two sexy butts.
You stay on your right, I'll stay on my right, okay? There we go. Awesome.
A few days later, my brother Steve was coming to visit, so he changed his flight and flew into Toronto from Calgary. There he picked up my brother Dan's car and drove me home as we followed Christine on her XT250. A little over a month later, Christine and I came back to rescue my 650GS, and this time Christine followed me home.